Howdy folks, and welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. So if you've been keeping up with events, we seem to be looking at a whole bunch of dead ends at the moment. The Voodoo Boys were more hindrance than help, and as Hellman, the creator of the relic chip, is convinced that there's nothing he can do to help us and it's only a matter of time before Johnny Silverhand's personality construct takes over our mind. Our only option, therefore, is to somehow get in touch with Hanako Arasaka, convince her that her brother Yorinobu was responsible for their father Saburo's death, and hope that she gives enough of her shit to help us do something about it. Now, I realise there are an awful lot of ifs, buts and maybes there, but really we don't have any other choices at the moment. So I've been waiting for Takamura to get back to me with the news that he's ready to go ahead, and somehow managed to get on board Hanako's float during the Arasaka parade in Japantown. And that moment has come.
V, just in time.
Hey, Goro. Wow, you look like a million eddies.
Is that so? That is not how I feel. I ate what you call a scat boo.
Uh-huh. And what'd you think? Tasty?
Ask the people below. The parade will soon begin. I adjusted the data from Okada-san. I advise you to examine it yourself. To begin with, the malware works. Truly, much better than I anticipated. Our eyes and ears are in the guard room. I observe the CCTV and I know where the sniper positions are. They are a trio. You must make each harmless before they do the same to me. There are many ways to reach them. The first is nearby. He should not be a problem. The second is worse. You will have to climb. As for the third, he hides on the footbridge over the street. We are here. Hanako-sama's platform will stop here, close to the emergency exit we will use when all is done. From these points, you will have a clear view of the parade, but the snipers will see things even better. If they notice you, bang! No more thing. If this sounds dangerous, consider that I must leap to the float, enter through a window and meet Hanako-sama face to face. The last is what I fear the most. Is all this clear? Are you ready?
Well, I guess.
I'm ready. Question is, are you?
I formed this plan, did I not?
All the while ignoring one crucial element. Your friend, Oda.
Oda is a man of honor. He would not dare raise his hand against me.
Maybe. You're gonna be dropping in on Hanako by surprise.
You have a point. Instinct and reflexes win out at the moments like this.
So
I can only hope that I am still faster than he is.
That doesn't sound like much of a plan, Goro.
stay safe, Goro.
Started to move. Remember to be careful or you will face Arasaka drones. I also spotted the netrunner in an Arasaka uniform. She is somewhere, hidden.
Okay, good to go.
Then let us begin. You must reach all snipers before Hanako-sama's float appears.
Guess I better get a move on then. So, 3 snipers to take care of. Avoid any Arasaka drones, and there's also a netrunner somewhere. Well, it could be worse. Not entirely sure how. Well, I suppose there could have been 4 snipers, a whole bunch of Arasaka drones and 2 Netrunners. Yeah. So the first sniper's up there.
Watch it!
This mission, by the way, I mean, just look at the crowd density. Never mind the architecture of Japantown, but all of the different light sources. You can absolutely tell that there were certain missions in this game that they definitely spent time polishing, and this is one of them. Unfortunately, there are certain other missions, the important ones later on in the game, that they didn't.
You are close. He's almost in front of you. He's watching the crowd, not his back. Oh no, what hit him?
And pause, because I've just noticed something that I didn't notice on my first playthrough, but I did when I came to edit this video just now. And it is something that I'm afraid does kind of make a bit of a mockery of what I've just said about how much they've polished this particular mission. We've established that the sniper is watching the crowd and not watching his back, but that doesn't mean that you should get complacent, because any sniper worth their salt not operating as part of a 2-man team who doesn't have eyes in the back of his head will have placed booby traps, and this sniper is no exception. Do you see the laser tripwire up ahead? It's attached to a mine placed on the wall. Watch this. Didn't see it, was looking up to where the sniper was, walked right through the laser tripwire. Mine didn't go off. That sniper should be demanding a refund. It's probably a Militech mine. Ah well, good for me I suppose. How am I getting up there? Oh, I could just shoot him from here. I do have a silenced weapon? Yes.
Took out the room closer.
Now you must leap to the balcony by the green arrow and take the elevator. Take the footbridge at the top to cross the street.
Probably put the gun away, I don't want to frighten the crowd. Not that I give a shit about the crowd, but the snipers will be watching for any commotion.
They killed Tom and didn't even bother releasing his body.
Hey, this is important. Oda is speaking to someone. I am linking you in. We both can listen.
Again, security is substandard. It meets none of our norms. Hanako-sama should not be here. You questioning Yorinobu's orders? Do your damn job. Understood. Over and out.
It is just as we expected. Oda is here. I will contact you with any news.
I know that borged out old.
Try to reach the maintenance area. You can climb up from there.
What Johnny was trying to tell us was that he recognised the other voice at the end of that conversation. That was Adam Smasher, who has been appointed head of Arasaka Security.
Catwalk don't look too stable. Sure Takamura didn't plan a little whoopsie-daisy for you? Fuck! Fell.
Carefully. You must not draw attention.
Adam Smasher, if you remember, was Yorinobu Arasaka's personal cyborged-up bodyguard, and also the guy who killed Johnny Silverhand, which explains why Johnny's not his biggest fan.
You will have to get down somehow. Just be careful. Yes, just so. Don't rush. I need you.
But the conversation between... Oh shit, spotted by a drone. Ah, yeah. I'm sure nobody noticed. It'll be fine. But yes, Oda, who is Hanako's personal bodyguard, was complaining that security was not up to standard. Smasher insisted that it was, and was exactly as Yorinobu had ordered. And Smasher does have the authority to tell Oda exactly what to do and how to do it, because Yorinobu has appointed Adam Smasher as the head of Arasaka Security. And that raises a couple of interesting questions. Because if Oda is convinced that security isn't good enough, and Smasher, by extension Yorinobu, is insisting that it is, that begs the question, why is Yorinobu so insistent on providing his sister with substandard security at a public event like this? Could it be, perhaps, because Yorinobu would have to be stupid to think that his sister believed that their father was poisoned? And Hanako is the only really credible threat to Yorinobu's position as the new head of the Arasaka Corporation. Also, you have to consider that Hanako Arasaka isn't an absolute fucking idiot either, and if she realises, and she will, that her security isn't being taken seriously, she's going to ask herself the question why. So she probably already suspects that she can't trust her brother, and that might be something we can use. At the very least, it should make her a little bit more receptive to what we have to say to her.
Just a few feet more and he's yours.
Alright, this time I did notice the tripwire. It's kind of difficult not to. I can't disarm it, because I don't have the technical skill. There's the sniper.
What do soldiers say? Target down.
And that's what should have happened the first time. I tried to jump over it, but I misjudged it, and there wasn't as much clearance in a storeroom like this as there was in an open alleyway, so we'll have a go again.
Silence.
Just a few feet more and he's yours.
What do soldiers say? Target down.
Good words to hear. You will find a door to a staircase at the end of the room. It's the shortest route to the next sniper. He positioned himself high.
Keep you posted.
Grab all the loot while I'm here, of course.
Pete, it is Orage. Listen.
We have to announce that public safety has been compromised. She must be extracted at once. Arasaka is fully capable of protecting its principles. Ask your boss what he values more, the Arasaka image or his sister's life. The situation is in hand, over and out.
Did you hear? He attacked me! Perhaps not. We must hurry.
And there it was. Oda's gone from beyond, wow, these security arrangements are a bit patchy, to there is something wrong here, we must get my principal out, and he still got shut down by Adam Smasher. If there was any doubt that Yorinobu wants his sister dead, well, there isn't any more. Although he is being, for him, surprisingly indirect about it.
Try to reach the maintenance area. You can climb up from there. And if that doesn't work, you can use the footbridge to your right. Watch out for the float jets. Unless you intend to get cooked, I would keep my head low.
Right, so I could cross over the footbridge there, but I'd have to stay low to avoid getting cooked by the jets on the float. Or, now that I have a security access token, I can go this way. Still one more sniper and a net runner to take care of. And the sniper's up. How am I getting up there? Ah, this way. Yep, definitely this way. Elevator, that's it.
Yes, apparently. Well done. One problem remains.
And that is...
The Arasaka Netrunner. She has taken control of all the networks. You must get rid of her. We'll not be able to hijack the float otherwise. She hides in an unfinished apartment building, near to the second sniper's nest.
Okay, on my way.
It's at this point where I'm going to switch to my fourth playthrough of the game, because I did something on my fourth playthrough that I didn't do in the first, and it's kind of important. And yes, that's Hanako's float right down there, and that's her, standing on the top deck of the pagoda. At this point, the game gives you a brief opportunity to just lean on the balcony rail and admire the view, and I kind of appreciate it because, holy shit, that is one hell of a view. It would be a shame to miss it. Anyway, I've got a net runner to take care of. And there's also the small matter of Oda, Hanako's personal bodyguard. Oh, relic malfunction.
Oh shit, no.
Yeah, this is not a good time for that to happen. regardless of how shitty Yorinobu's security arrangements are, Oda still takes his position and his responsibilities very, very seriously. But let's sort out that netrunner first. There she is.
Now, V, I have attention. Pull out Harling.
Not in a while. Time for a break.
Fuck! Of course you're here.
And that would be Oda. And he is a bit of a badass. This is what I believe they refer to in computer game technology as a boss fight. Oh bollocks, I do believe I just ran into my own grenade. Right, where's he gone? Is it just me or is he healing? Well, that's not fair. Here he comes. In my fourth playthrough, I went for a character build that focused on the body stat, so he is very, very strong, and he primarily uses shotguns. Oh, bloody hell, this guy gets hard. No, 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 get out of here. Heal up. Come on, 11%. Shit, he's using a smart weapon. Come on, get down. Got him.
I managed to...
Is he dead?
He's breathing. For now.
Please, V, show him mercy. There should be nothing standing in your way now. We press forward.
So you can kill Oda now if you choose to, but if you respect Takamura's wishes and show him mercy, Oda will show up, depending on the ending that you choose, at the end of the game.
Okay, Preem. Online and in the system. Hanako's inside.
What is she doing?
Trying to call someone, I think.
Try to listen. Do not forget to disarm the alarms. I must be able to...
危険だと警告されたの。小田とも連絡が取れないし、何か変だわ。
パレードを中止すれば弱さを露呈したと思われる。
弱さ？誰の？あなたの？
俺たちだ。
私が参加したのはあくまでもお父様を追悼するため。操り人形になるためじゃないわ。
この見せ物ではみんなに役割がある。美智子は文句を言ってないぞ。だがお前が言うなら中止してもいい。全部やめだ。お前の安全が第一だからな。
兄さん、やり終えましょう。
ありがとう、花子。せっかくの式典だ。やり終えなければ悔いが残る。
Goro, all systems jammed. It's now or never.
お父様。
花子様。
あなたは
お許しを。どうか話だけでもお聞きください。三郎様は
父のことを口にしないで。
これが俺にできる最後のご奉仕なのです。三郎様の死について真実を明かすことが。花子様、無礼を働きたくありません。しかし V, run!
Shit! Shit! Shit!
He shot her.
Well, now we're really fucked.
Knew we couldn't trust him. What happened to keeping him on his leash? We best delta the fuck out of here.
Got to admit, didn't see that one coming. Takamura just shot Hanako. Or at least, that's how it looked from my perspective. And he did shoot her, but it was a non-lethal round. He's tranquilized her. I guess I should have trusted him. It would have been nice if he'd informed me that that was his plan, though. Because at this particular point, I thought that all hell was about to descend. Because just being tagged for the murder of Saburo Arasaka wasn't enough. Now it looked like I was going to be taking the fall for offing his daughter too.
V, are you secure?
Yeah, for now. Lost your fucking mind?
There's no time to explain. We must meet.
Where are you?
An abandoned apartment block on Pine Street. Second floor. Number 303. Knock 4 times. Hurry.
Well, made it out of the building, and I'm about to bump into somebody famous, Gillian Johnson from N54 News, here to cover the Arasaka parade. And now it turns out she's covering the abduction, not murder, abduction of Hanako Arasaka. Note, by the way, in the messages that Takamura is sending us, how insistent he is that we knock exactly 4 times. On my first playthrough, and I guarantee this is the kind of mistake you'll only ever make once, I forgot how many times Takamura wanted me to knock on the door of the Fleabag motel room on Vine Street where he was holding Hanako Arasaka hostage. He tells you to knock 4 times for an excellent reason. So, let's try that again, but this time we'll knock 4 times like he asked.
Okay, come inside. Quick. I feared they had caught you.
Now are you gonna tell me what the fuck you were thinking?
I used a sedative. She tried to enable her tracker. I had no choice. I offered her some tea.
You kidnap Hanako Arasaka and offer her a cup of fucking tea.
Yes, she respectfully declined. Tell her the truth about Yorinobu. No embellishment. And state your terms clearly. Perhaps to you, she will listen.
I think you're being extremely optimistic, Goro, but I'll give it the old college try.
Hanako-sama, 彼が例の人物です。どうか話を聞いてあげてください。
I was there that night at Konpeki Plaza. I saw Saburo Arasaka die. He wasn't poisoned. That's a lie your brother made up and spread. Yorinobu is the murderer.
You must be mad to think I will listen to such nonsense.
Mad? Got no idea, lady. Got a voice in my head, see? An engram. One of your personality constructs.
Engram?
Yeah. I stole the relic Yorinobu tried to peddle off on Netwatch. While I was making my escape, I got a bullet to the brain. Relic saved me. But now, the damn thing's killing me. And I gotta stop it.
Hanako-sama, he is living proof of the terrible crime your brother committed. We can confirm every word he speaks, if only you will help him with the relic.
She knows.
Hanako-sama.
She just doesn't want to admit it.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Go and check.
And I don't like it. We've been compromised.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Does this look like a rescue mission to you? Because they're coming in awfully hot and heavy for people who are supposed to be concerned about the safety of Hanako Arasaka.
Last chance to get the fuck out of here.
Nakamura. Can't leave him back there.
Forget him, guy's toast. Unless you want to wind up like him.
Now, on my first playthrough at this point, I took Johnny at his word. He said Takamura was dead. Takamura is not dead. He's still fighting this Arasaka hit squad. And if you choose to leave, Takamura is gonna die. Because he's good, but he's not that good. So I chose, on my fourth playthrough, to go back. Now, it really helps if you've got the cybernetic limb implants that allow you to double jump. And there he is, not quite as dead as Johnny would have had us believe.
You will die here with me.
Thank me later. Need to find a way out. Fast.
There are empty rooms to the right. It's our only chance. Go, go, go!
And this is kind of important, because if you do leave, Takamura dies here. On the other hand, if you come back and save him, he does have a part to play at the end of the game, depending on which of the possible outcomes you chose. It doesn't have a huge impact on the end of the game, but I prefer an ending with Takamura alive and in it than one without. Because even though his first loyalty is always going to be to the Arasaka Corporation, he's a fantastic character. And he's probably one of the best friends you're ever going to have. If you earn his loyalty, he'll do anything for you. Well, anything, as long as it doesn't involve directly going up against the Arasaka Corporation. But he is a good friend to have. I just ran into one of my own grenades again, didn't I? I should really stop doing that.
Be careful. We must go different way. Alone we have a better chance.
Really? Think so?
Then go. Now.
No, for real. Who fucking comes here to sleep? We're a couple miles outside Night City. Someone leaving town just keeps driving. Somebody going there sleeps in the damn city. What good's a motel in the middle of nowhere? I'll tell you.
Johnny,
Yeah?
shut your gonk mouth, please. Saying random shit ain't gonna help anyone.
How the tables have turned.
Johnny, for crying
Now
out.
we're the ones sitting around waiting for Saka assault squads to storm in. Anyone knocks, blast the fucking door. No warning. Not keen on us ending up like Takamura.
And we're back to my first playthrough, where Takamura is
Hear
dead.
that?
Car.
At this hour, in this place? Fuck. Just one? Finger on the trig, V.
Of course, Takamura's only dead because Johnny convinced me that he was. If this was an Arasaka hit squad turning up at the motel, it wouldn't be just one car.
Not a word.
I have a message for V.
Don't touch that door.
Are you asleep? Time to wake up!
Yeah, I'm about done listening to your advice, Johnny.
I know you're in there.
Who's there? I said, who's there?
Oh, want the whole motel to hear, or will you let...
I'm armed. Don't try anything.
Finally. Ugh.
Yeah. Knock the last star off this dump. So, you were saying, got a message?
Sitting right here. It'll start soon.
What'll start?
It's a doll.
Or a proxy?
I must make one thing clear. I still think you are mad,
Hanako. That you?
but I can fool myself no longer. I believe you.
Damn shame you didn't believe me earlier. Goro might have still been alive had you.
If you invoke his name, remember he did everything for this conversation to happen. That demands respect.
Fine.
Yorinobu planted a Tanto in the corporation's very heart. I must act while the wound is fresh, and you will help me. You are living proof of his crime and treason.
You're gonna help me first.
Perhaps I did not speak clearly. We must act quickly.
Well, I'm pretty tight on time, too. Dying, in fact. My dead body would make for a pretty lame-ass witness.
I understand.
Want to know everything you know about Mikoshi.
Mikoshi? One of my father's flagship projects. A data fortress with servers situated on orbital stations all around Earth. Think of it as an archive of personality constructs, digitized psyches.
Try a prison.
A matter of perspective. In any case, that is not where you will find salvation. Not without extensive knowledge of the relic and the construct creation procedure.
Track down your runaway. Hellman was hiding under Kang Tao's wing. We chatted. Think sooner or later the engram will completely consume me. Process can't be stopped.
A surprisingly deterministic conclusion for a man of science.
At the very least, I got my hands on the relic schematics. Got detailed information about its inner workings. Project tech documentation.
All useful. Even more so given that Hellman is still alive. I will contact him and explain that one does not leave Arasaka by the back door.
Managed to make contact with Alt Cunningham.
The Cunningham?
The very same who invented Soul Killer. Using her modified version now.
That should be more than useful.
That's about the extent of what we've got. What now?
Let us meet in person. At Amber's, in the city center. It is discreet. Just remember one thing. From now on, we both must exercise extreme caution. Well, that's my job done.
Know what?
What?
Think I'd have rather had a wave of sake leads barge in here.
We got what we wanted. Don't tell me that proxy got to you.
Fuck you.
Come on, think about it. Yesterday, Hanako was living in a world that was completely safe for her. What she got on her hands now? A foreign city, a homicidal brother, and a fucking thief. It's why she sent a proxy. She's alone. And she's shitting herself more than we are.
Uh-huh. Clink.
What? Did you say clink?
Mm-hmm. Sound of her attaching her leash.
It is at this point. Oh, seriously, Delamain? Fuck off.
One of my missing vehicles could be near your current position.
Delamain's side missions have an annoying habit of interrupting stuff just when they're starting to get interesting. But it's at this point of the game, regardless of whatever else you've got done, you're ready to embark upon the final mission.
What's up? You got a few more words about the porcelain cunt?
Fuck! Shit. Get ready. Fuck.
Johnny.
You ain't dying yet. I got you.
Johnny.
That smells the sea breeze. Get up. Pacific's beautiful this time of day.
Almost flatlined by that attack.
Almost.
You're right. Hard to take my eyes off it. We in Pacifica? What's this building?
Old hotel, the Pistis Sophia. We're her sole guests right now. Wanted to show you something. Come on.
Saw the pseudo-endotrizine in your hand.
Can't very well function in this body without it, right? Got this strange impression your comatose self wanted to get rid of me. Actually put up a good fight.
I got you. No talking your way out of this one. You wanted to pop the pill.
Gonna pretend you didn't say that.
Oh, fuck off. I know what you are.
Hey, I saved your ass. Got you out of harm's way. And you're still gonna doubt my intentions?
Think I woke up, derailed your plan in the nick of time.
And I think fear of death's got you spewing misdirected anger. Climb through the window. Can manage that, I think. You wanted to know why I brought you here. There's a hidey hole where I'm standing. Open it. Empty it.
These yours?
They were. Belong to you now.
Huh. 50 years back. Mexican conflict.
When I was a young pissbrain like you, I enlisted with a Corp army. Was in Mexico when I realized that no matter the conflict, Corps always win. Ordinary people always lose.
So, that the truth you decided to reveal in song?
Well, deserted first. Wound up here, locked in this room. Laid in bed, staring at the ceiling fan for a good month.
I wouldn't mind lying down right now. Watching the fan till the end of time.
It's why I brought you here. Wasting days, weeks. That's the step I want you to skip.
Why are you giving me these?
Imagine we're deployed together, fighting in a war, side by side. Would you take a bullet for me?
I would. Yeah.
Tags belong to a man who sacrificed his life for mine in Mexico. Been thinking about our predicament. Want to be clear. I will do you no wrong. When the time comes, it'll be my life for yours. I'll agree to get wiped. Tags are proof of my promise.
Kind gesture, I guess. But you can't really give me something I already have. Body's mine. Always has been. It's my decision, not
Let's
an
not
intruder's.
talk on it anymore for now, okay? You seriously considering Hanako's offer?
Got a better idea?
Not yet, but I got a request.
Well?
Adam Smasher. Fucker who got the better of me. Whatever happens to me, I want him zeroed, gone, tossed into the wind as mulch.
That your dying wish. Revenge.
It's more than that, and I'll need you to take Rogue with you. It's important to me, and it's just as important for her.
So, I gotta tell Rogue everything?
Think I'd better do that. Handle it personally. You'll drop the pills from Misty, and I'll steer the ship for a bit.
I'm not at all excited about this plan. Realize that, right?
Just gonna have a quick chat with Rogue about Smasher. Then I'm out, I promise.
Need to know exactly what you plan to do.
I'll tell Rogue the truth. See if she's willing to help.
Hey, Satan kicked me out of hell. Thought I'd swing by.
All I gotta do is mention Smasher. Serve him up on a platter. Muse over the old days. Easy.
Fine. I'll do this. For you.
Appreciate it, thanks. Take me to the afterlife. Promise, you won't regret this.
Feeling better. Should get going.
Still feel a sharp something near your heart.
Doubt that's ever going away. The hotel Pistis Sophia. That right?
Mm-hmm. Good place to die.
Just not today.
So we're now into Act 3. Regardless of what else you've done, as soon as you get this far, Act 3 begins, and you can embark upon the final mission, which is right there, Nocturne OP55N1. Meet Hanako at Embers. I cannot stress this enough, and to be fair, the game does warn you. When you turn up at Embers, before you go inside to speak to Hanako Arasaka, the game warns you, if there's anything else that you want to do, go away and do it now before you come back here to talk to Hanako, because this is a point of no return. Once you go inside the Embers Club and start that conversation, there is no going back. And here's the thing. Depending in which order you've done the primary storyline missions, you could be at this point as early as about level 25, and the level cap in this game is 50, which is my way of warning you, do not go to the Embers nightclub and initiate that conversation with Hanako Arasaka until you have exhausted every other possibility, because if you do, it's entirely possible that you're going to be missing out on anything up to half of the content available in this game. There is still so much more to see and do. So I'm definitely not going to be rushing to Embers to speak to Hanako in this video series, because there is so much more for you to see. And that, of course, is all going to be coming up in future videos. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope you've been entertained. As always, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time.